National spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party can speak no more than 3 minutes. Your time starts now. Secularism is not dying in India. Explain why.
Members of the jury, this August gathering, the opposition argues that secularism is dying in India. I want to give you a sad piece of news. Nehruvian version of secularism is dead, and I've worn black clothes so that I can reiterate that the pallbearers of Nehruvian secularism ought to know that it's never coming back. That secularism which says that women and men can't have equal rights in the name of personal laws from Shabanu to triple talaq is dead. That secularism which says that the Uniform Civil Code should not be applied and a 9-year-old girl should get married to a 60-year-old who has 3 wives is dead, and it's never coming back. That secularism which says that Tazia should come out on the streets but Durga Puja Visarjan Yatra should not till the time the High Court has to intervene is dead, Riju Datta. And that secularism which says that the partition was secular but the CA law which was committed by Mahatma Gandhi to get the refugees back from Pakistan and Bangladesh is communal is dead. Today I ask only one question. It's Ramzan. Ya Allah, mujhe is Nehruvian secularism se kya mila? Mila to keval lynching or riots mila. Hashimpura, Bhagalpur, Meerut, Haryana, Bhagalpur, all of these riots, Ahmedabad, Jalgaon, Delhi, all of them happened under Nehruvian secularism's watch. 10,000 Muslims were chopped. It was almost 3,500 Sikhs who were butchered, and one Prime Minister got up and said, "Bada ped girta hai to dharti hilti hai," and Sajjan Kumar and Jagdish Tytler were defended in the name of Nehruvian secularism. I ask, what did I get in Nehruvian secularism? 0 taps, 0 toilets, 0 houses, 0 bank accounts, and today when 25 crore people are out of poverty, when 13 crore people get toilets, 13 crore people get Nal Se Jal, Shehla gets it, Sagarika gets it, Mohit gets it, Mohammed gets it. At that time secularism khatre mein hai. I want to ask that what is this logic that when the UPA government bats for CA law, when it implements it for 2 years, when it makes a parliamentary report that the Pakistani minorities, the Bangladeshi minority should get it, when Manmohan Singh stands up and says in Rajya Sabha that we ought to have this law, and when Mahatma Gandhi advocated for it, it is secular then, but when the BJP walks the talk, it becomes communal. I want to also ask the question that today abusing Sanatan, you said kicking a Namazi, Ashutosh, abusing Sanatan and saying Sanatan should be eliminated. Udayanidhi Stalin said it, High Court, Supreme Court came down heavily on it. That is secularism. But kicking a Namazi is communalism. Nobody justifies that. But I ask you today, when Ram Mandir is abused, when Ramcharitmanas is abused, and if I say sar tan se juda mat bolo, then I am communal. But Udayanidhi Stalin saying that Sanatan should be eradicated is becoming secular. This is the double standard. Your hypocrisy should be dead. Actually, when I go to a iftar party wearing a topi, I'm neither a Rozadar nor a Muslim, and I go to a state-sponsored iftar party, that is secular. But if a practicing Hindu does the Anushthan and goes to the Ram Mandir Prat Pratishtha, that becomes communal. And to answer Swapan Das Gupta, India or Bharat was not secular because of the addition of a word in the preamble. Bharat was not secular because of some Nehruvian concept of secularism. Bharat has always been secular because Bharat has a majority of Hindus, and the Hindus of this country are secular. And as long as the Hindus will be secular, Bharat will be secular. Nobody can take that away from us. Long live secularism.
You ended by saying that the Hindus are secular. How do you establish that?
May I start?
You have 1 minute. Go for it. Time's clicking.
Much before the preamble had the word secularism inserted in it, at the time when half of the opposition was in jail at the peak of emergency, thousands of years before that, the Parsis, a community that I am very close to, landed up on the coast of Gujarat, and they asked if they could have refuge here facing persecution from the land they came from, and the Indians, Hindus, gave them refuge. In the entire world, the Jews were persecuted, especially in Western educated Europe, but the only land, the only bhumi where the Jews were not persecuted in any point of their history was the land of Bharat, and this was thousands of years ago. And therefore, India is secular because yahan ka swabhav, yahan ka janmanas secular hai. This is our existence. It is not a creation even of one word in the constitution. It is not the creation of some anglicized model of secularism that was imposed upon us. It is exactly how you are, and therefore even if though I am a Muslim, I start my day saying Ram Ram ji kaise ho aap.
Thank you. Ashutosh. Shehzad Poonawala, explain, based on what you heard from the jury, why you think secularism is not dying. Your time starts now.
Because we've veered around the Gandhi-Godse debate, and let me tell you what was the Gandhian concept of secularism. The Gandhian concept of secularism was, he himself said, Ram Rajya hona chahiye. His final words were, Hey Ram. He wanted that the cow slaughter should be prohibited. But the Nehruvian form of secularism even dumped Gandhi, and by the way, the only person who's built a Godse Mandir, Babulal Chaurasia, is in the Congress party, and he continues to be there. So that much about their Godse love. But having said that, this is the true idea of secularism that the Congress party departed from, and which we are returning to today. And only one last point, exposing the hypocrisy. These people call themselves secular. They have allied with Uddhav Sena, which destroyed the Babri Masjid, according to them. They are allied with the Muslim League in Kerala, from where she comes from. And they are allied with ISF Furfura Sharif, who said he wanted Hindus' blood in West Bengal. This is their secularism. And our secularism is very simple, that the concept of our Vedas, the secularism is imbibed in that. That is the secularism. Ram and Krishna are on the pages of the Constitution, but they say Ram ji ke baare mein baat karna is communal. This is where Congress is at.
Okay, thank you.